Hey, welcome back to a new episode for this Divinity Original Sin playthrough with 4 characters on Honour Mode Tactician. We just escaped Fort Joy in the previous episode. I'm glad that I also got freed from that fucking cat, because I think that cat it's the most annoying thing in the Fort Joy. We have it here if we like to summon it, right? The thing is, there is a really annoying quest. This quest, it will reward you with this, right? You can summon it again. The problem is that the cat dies if you are not careful. So we are gonna start this episode by discussing a little bit with our companions, because I want to go through their dialogue based on different checkpoints, right? So we are gonna start with Beast, learn more about him.
Out of the frying pan and into... You know what? You've heard that one before, so let's try a new one. Shite's all mucked up. Yeah, it seems more to the point, doesn't it?
Take in your surroundings. What comes next, does he suppose?
Well, it just so happens that getting off islands is my speciality. I'm like the Aeolus of escaping islands. Get it? Aeolus. No? Fine, you get the gist though. So, here's the thing. Where there's a sea, there's boats. Boom. Simple as that. We'll find one docked, or one will sail by, and... Well, as you probably figured, I'm good at stealing boats.
Urge him to tell you more about the Dwarven Rebellion.
Well, it's complicated. Where to even begin?
About his fellow rebels.
They're guerrillas.
Beast chuckles as your forehead crinkles in confusion.
You know, as in guerrilla warfare? Oh boy, I thought you had a funny bone in you, but I swear some witch doctor's gone and yanked it out. Good women, good men. Still fighting the good fight too, though most of them fled to the hinterlands. The wave dancer's crew's probably gone to join him. No offense to you, but I miss them. Still, probably best I don't subject them to all this.
Say you like to know what he was rebelling against.
Power, plain and simple. It's like this. Some people, when they get a taste of something delicious, they want more and more of it. Like fried sea bass. Once you start, you can't stop slurping. Justinia got a taste of that power the first time she threw a mouthy jester into the dungeon at the urging of her advisor, just because he pointed out her... rotundness. That's a word, right? That's where it started. And it still ain't finished.
Question his approach. Did he try reasoning with Justinia?
Of course I did. But I didn't have the sway that advisor of hers had. Might as well have spilled my guts to a stone wall. Amazing how quick things changed. When I was a lad, Laura would invite lizard dignitaries, elven seers, folk like that. Big fish from other ponds. Now, a lizard don't dare step foot in the kingdom, lest some sword-loving royalist scrape off his scales. Can't stand those types. But I don't blame them. Some folk, they've got the short end of the stick. They've got lots of anger in their hearts. And when your queen tells you who you're supposed to hate, well, that's who you hate. Shite like that, that's why I did the noble thing. I fought it. You shouldn't have to fear your own queen, and you shouldn't have to fear some bogeyman just because that queen's needing a scapegoat.
Wonder how he ended up on the ship to Fort Joy.
Aye, this is a good one. Now, close your eyes and let it wash over you. The beast of the sea is skippering his beloved ship, the Wave Dancer, heading to Reaper's Coast. His target's there, you see. A notorious criminal kingpin called Lohse. The sails are full and the crew's in right spirits, barking shanties like a chorus of seals. Tell my mates I sailed the straits, and soon will dock in the Echo's Hall. Ain't to last, though. Magister ships surround the Wave Dancer like sharks circling their prey. The brave rebels are on the ropes until the legendary beast boards the Magister flagship and summons a cyclone the likes of which no man or woman has seen. Rain and wind, Voidwoken everywhere, and our hero beast, the valiant, selfless beast, surrenders himself to the Magisters so the wave dancer may escape amid the rising chaos. What bravery! What sacrifice! Ah, what bollocks. I ain't no hero. Besides, you know how the rest goes. Hell, you're helping to write it. The Magisters haul me off, and soon enough, I'm heading to Fort Joy. Collared, like the beast I am.
Tell him he is wrong. There is nothing more noble than a righteous sacrifice.
Ah, you're making me blush. Truth is, a captain's only as good as his crew, but we all share a common goal. Freedom. The dwarven people, we've been through a lot. We deserve it. So, how'd they get you?
Say it was bad luck, wrong place, wrong time, or we can go with the Red Prince. Indignantly tell him people still frown on the art of demonology. Clearly they never lain with a succubus.
A succubus? Well, seems like you got what was coming to you, but I won't harp on you about it too much. Getting stuck with me is punishment enough. As for me...
He runs a hand slowly down the plaits of his beard, smiling sumptuously.
I don't plan to spend a moment longer here than is strictly necessary.
Ask about Lohse. What's his role in all of this?
As far as I can tell, he's doing the Queen's dirty work. And when we get off this tiny speck of an island, I'll be getting me some answers. Based on that letter, their plan was this. Lohse and his people sink a Magister ship, the Peacemaker. They transfer its cargo to the Victory, and then the Victory sails off to Duna knows where. No telling what the cargo is, but it means trouble.
He winks.
And not the good kind. And here I thought I was a talker.
Okay, let's take our leave and let's see what Sebille have to say.
Your eyes brim with inquiry, so ask.
Ask Sebille what's our next move.
Unless you love the idea of a life knee-deep in swamp water, I suggest we look for a ship. But let's not forget to find Zalaskar. I'm ever so eager to meet the man.
Ask Sebille about the way she held a needle to your neck. Will she really have killed you?
In a final heartbeat. Why? Did you assume I wouldn't?
Say that you entertained the hope she wouldn't have brutally murdered you out of nowhere, yes?
The only thing that springs eternal is blood from gushing wounds. And water from springs, of course, and flowers from the ground, but you catch my drift. One must cull to cultivate.
Say that you are curious about her tattoos. Names, are they?
So they are. My arms are gravestones, many a lost soul's last rest. One day I'll know who they were, the ones on my right arm. And one day, they'll all be dead, the ones on my left.
Ask about the names on the right arm.
They are the ones I was forced to kill. I don't know why. I can't recall. But I kept their names, and with their names, I will honor them.
Wonder who forced her to kill.
The Master. A lizard, but not any lizard. A spectre in the flesh, a man with no name. A darker shade in shadows. If he be a demon, as the frightened claim, I will be a demon hunter. If he be a god, as the cowering claim, I will be a godslayer. Until it is over, I will be nothing but vengeance. A day on the beach I'll be after.
Smile and tell her you'll join her when that day on the beach arrives.
She returns your smile, though you can read the skepticism in her eyes.
A lovely little promise to make. A thorny one to keep. We'll see how bloodied you're willing to get to pluck the one rose lost in a forest of daggers. Still, I do appreciate the sentiment.
Ask about the names on her left arm.
Those are the breadcrumbs, torn and tossed aside along the long road to the master. They are inconsequential, candles snuffed out by a brighter flame, if I do say so myself.
Change the subject. Ask Sebille how she was taken into custody by the Magister. Did they catch her off guard as well?
Hardly. I walked up to the quay, asked for the ship to Fort Joy, and declared myself a sorcerer. I'm here to hunt, remember? Here to play a game of tic-tac-terminate with a special certain someone.
Tell Sebille you still want to talk about Stingtail.
My. I did get you all worked up, didn't I? Afraid you won't be able to sleep tonight?
Take her hand and ask if she'll be able to sleep tonight.
She pulls her hand away, quickly and violently, as if bitten by a snake.
Apologize, you shouldn't have presumed.
No, it's fine. I don't know why I did that. I suppose I'm a bit skittish from time to time. Skittish like a cat that's seen too much unkindness. You see, there's triplets in my mind. The woman I am, the woman I must be, the woman I long to be. Like all sisters, they do tend to be at odds with one another. From time to precious time.
Tell her she should be a true woman. The present is all that matters.
If the present is all that matters, you must take me as I am. Sunshine and shadow, both. You can see what I can do. What comes as easily as a morning's yawn or a rush of blood in the presence of beauty. This, you must accept.
You understand? Say that you accept.
Thank you. How romantic a concession, to let a woman kill when she so pleases.
Say that you'd like to talk a bit more about her scar.
One of her eyebrows arcs, like a cat arching its back, ready to scratch.
A touchy subject, I warn you.
Tell her you're merely curious. What house did she serve?
None. I served but the master. The master and none but he.
Tell her she shouldn't go on. You shouldn't have brought it up in the first place.
Touchy subject. I did warn you.
Pull a flask of liquor from a well-hidden pocket and offer it to her. Warms the heart.
Sebille looks at the flask with surprise, but accepts it with a nod and takes a long draught.
My word. Warms the heart and everything else besides. Thank you. I needed a bit of good cheer. So...
And there goes the rest of your bottle.
Okay, Lohse, you're next.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped.
Look around the bleak surroundings and ask what she makes of the place.
Don't make much of it one way or the other, but the farther we get away from the joy, the better. There's got to be a way off this island.
Tell Lohse there's something on your mind. Ask if she has a minute to talk.
Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
Look at her with concern. Tell her eyes are looking worse.
She bats her eyelashes coquettishly over black eyes in grey sockets.
Just for you, Chief.
Say you want to talk about what happened with the elf Sahila, but I think this will upset her a little bit, so let's go with the second option. Say that she mentioned she's a musician. Ask if she knows any good songs.
Of course I do. What's your poison?
Tell her you love to hear an original, something with a little more heft than the same old tavern jiggles.
A man after my own heart. I've got one in the works right now, actually. Been writing it on a hand harp, but I could try it unaccompanied.
Lohse sways to the left and claps twice, as though clearing the air. Her eyes flutter shut, lips set in a serene smile, and she starts moving to an inaudible rhythm. A faint hum moves with a rhythm low and clear. It sounds like a river, like a whistle, like nothing else.
Sorry, I'm rusty, I guess. From the top. You and me. Oh, I can't.
Say that hesitation is a strange look on her, place a hand on her arm and ask if she's alright.
It's nothing. Let's keep moving. The sooner I find a way to get this bloody thing out of my head, the better.
Ask her about how the Magister caught up with her. How did her source manifest?
Well, I was giving this concert up on Overlook Hill. There was a great crowd. They were really feeling it. But I guess it was too good. I had me a little source flare-up. Everyone went a bit, I don't know, wild, rabid. I snapped out of it before anyone got hurt, but the Magisters caught me backstage afterwards. At least I went down doing what I loved.
Observe that her eyes are unnaturally dark. Ask if she always looked that way.
How very sweet of you to notice. I know, it's weird. One of the many side effects of the visitor upstairs.
She drums on her forehead with 2 fingers, smiles grimly, and shrugs.
They used to be blue. Oh well.
Say you're looking forward to meet the real her someday.
Ha, well, this is the real me. I've always been a host. I'm not too keen on this particular companion, of course, but I can't remember a stretch of longer than a few days that there wasn't some kind of lodger knocking around up there.
Ask her if she's ever wishes she could just be alone in her own head.
I wouldn't really know what that's like. And after all, most of the time my visitors are friendly, interesting, musical even. Sometimes I wonder what my voice sounds like, you know? So what's it like, being alone in your head?
Tell her you have demons of your own, thought they don't possess you in quite the same way.
People say that.
Ask if the voice in her head is saying anything to her right now.
Nope. This one doesn't talk to me. It talks through me. You'll know it when you see it.
Say you want to talk about what happened with the elf Sahila.
Okay. I don't. Look, I know it was bad, okay? I know. You don't have to tell me. I'm sorry. I just want to move on.
Okay, so let's move on. This was a lot of speaking. At least for the moment we are okay. We do not need to know exactly what's happening with our companions. We have a lot of things to do starting from right now, and I think I'm gonna beeline to the grove or whatever here is, hideout of Tamadia or whatever it's called. There is a skeletal arm here. This will start a quest for an item set, for some armor. I do not know if there is something here, so let me check. If we teleport beast, no, we cannot. So apparently we cannot go there. I think in order to access this arm we might need strength persuasion probably. So let's buff up a little bit.
A skeletal arm reaches upward, grasping at empty air.
Lean in to examine the arm.
It lunges at you, violent fingers grasping only air.
I don't know exactly how much do you need, or if it's automatically, but I buffed up a little bit just to grab something. Yank the arm from between the rocks. Okay, it worked.
Now free, the arm thrashes furiously. It doesn't relent until wriggling out of your grasp. The arm hits the sand and goes rigid. Its wrist rotates like a compass needle, a single bony finger pointing toward what?
Okay, so basically this arm is trying to get to its master, right? And at the end of the quest, it will go to the master, to his owner, probably. What to do next? How much gold do we have? We do not have much gold. I wonder We still have explosive trap with Lohse, so let's learn the skill. This will give us a little bit more damage. The thing is, we could go and do the fight with the how it's called, the Godwoken.
Unmistakable. How did Noxious what's this? I found something.
There you should get, I think, around 13,000 experience. I think you get 1,000 for each Godwoken. Here the things will explode.
Plants look truly sinister.
Yeah.
They're arranged in a ring. Is that a
We can
natural occurrence?
try to get these are fire ones, right? Noxious, and there is a fire one somewhere, and it will explode. The rest of them are water. Maybe we can teleport this one somewhere around here. Come on. Let it explode, it doesn't matter. Is there anyone? Noxious red, Noxious bulb, yellow. I do not know exactly. One will throw fire and the other one will throw different things. We can also grab the chest and be done with it, right? And it will explode right now. Okay, so as you can see, it explodes, right? And it will keep exploding. And there is a head here. Since we didn't got the mask of Fane from Wendigo.
Sharp of wit, you built an invisible staircase, useful to those who may find it.
We learned peace of mind with her. That's awesome. The problem is we need to somehow manage these. There is a noxious one somewhere. Or these things are keep exploding it from some reason. So this one keep spawning that fumes. Maybe it's best to, I don't know, teleport it somewhere. I think it can stay here. By the way, you can disarm them by using the same elements on them, if you do not know that, right? So this yellow one might be Fossil Strike or something like that. There is a red one here. That's one for sure spits out fire. But I like to teleport them out of the way, to be honest. Or you can go through them without any issues. As you can see, since we used, I think, air, it keeps spitting fire, but it will spit just here, right? There are some skeletons, I think, here, but we are not gonna interact with them just yet. Let's teleport the yellow one. Let's put it here and they will keep exploding all the time. Yeah, that's these ones are earth or something like that. Now we can loot these things here, or at least these corpses. And I also saw a head. Or I missaw it or something like that. Other than this, there is not more here. I'm not gonna come here, there is a big fight here. We are gonna go this way. And here we will have a fight with some Godwoken. Yeah, and this is where we can go to the sanctuary. So let's do the fight and probably go into the sanctuary. We are gonna get rid of the colors, probably, because I don't think there is anything else in this sanctuary that we can do. The only thing that we can do is speak with Niles, but I don't know if he will speak with us by having no collar, right? Maybe we should remove the collars after we are dealing with the entire magisters here. I don't know. Okay, let's interact here. This will start a fight with some Voidwoken. There are 13, so they will keep spawning. The thing is, they might be really annoying to deal with. The good part is that they do not do too much damage, I think, yeah. I think you can attack it normally. It's better than waste the abilities. I don't know if they have attack of opportunities, they don't. So since we have pawn, we can move out of the way. Let's infuse our incarnate. I don't think he needs to waste the fireball right now. Let him smack this.
Die, pass away. Your essence feeds us.
Beast. Yeah, let's use the air magic. And I think we can use Soothing Mist. They are physical, so it will not work too well. Yeah, they are a lot, but they are pretty easy to deal with. Seriously, that trap didn't explode?
I'm ready.
Okay, it did explode now.
Glory is mine.
Okay, this one exploded for some reason, and it killed the incarnate. We go back a little bit and heal. Let's keep the dice. Okay, beast. Where is that one? I think you can auto attack it.
You will not be spared. Your tide is up. Squash the vermin. Hang the thieves.
We need teleport on all our companions, and probably we need entangle.
Ours.
Probably it's best to get torturer also, just to deal damage. I'm gonna check exactly. Can we infuse this one? Nope. Okay, I think I'm gonna teleport them closer to each other. They don't have armor, so this will deal damage. And I think I'm gonna fireball them. I don't think I have range to spit out fire into them. There is another one here that it's pretty close to me. Let's deal with these ones. That one should die also. Okay, there are a lot more here.
But we'll just keep putting them down.
That one will die. These ones are pretty far away. Oh, we have teleport with beast. That's great. At least we have with two of our companions. Let's teleport that in the fire. and see if we can shoot it. For some reason we do not have the range, or we don't see it.
We are the many and the all. We were first. We are the beginning and the end. We will return.
Here we will get a lot of experience. Okay, at least they are spreading their damage. Okay, they do not have attack of opportunity, so I think I can go here. Throw the fossil strike. Let's see if I can throw it here. Come on. And yeah, I can throw the trap here, but it will hit also bees, so let's throw it here somehow. And the problem is, being top, I cannot target it. That's I don't know exactly what's happening. And this is... Can I move? No. I can go like this, because apparently I won't be able to throw the daggers there. Okay, the trap at least exploded. I can use the fire. Okay, Lohse, I think you better encourage, give us a little bit more HP. These guys, I think they are dead. Okay, so we have two of them to deal with. Let's go again with Soothing Mist. It doesn't matter, they do physical damage. I think I can stun this one, right? Seriously? Let's come a little bit closer. Okay, there is one more. Where is he? Okay, so it's here. Okay, Sebille, I hope you are okay. Okay, keep that in mind, that will do damage to Sebille also. Okay, so now we can rest and we can speak with our companions.
The corpses of voidlings lie in heaps around you, a miasma of cursed fluid pooling at your feet.
Those filthy beasts were like rats, a swarm, most vile bat vanquished as a matter of course.
We can't get caught up in another battle like that. They're only getting worse.
Well, that was fun. Could have gone a few more rounds myself.
They came wave after wave after wave. Relentless. Jolly good fun, actually.
Okay, so we got a lot of experience. We still have a lot more to go until we get to level 6. The thing is, we need to start putting some armor on us. So apparently they don't have anything that we can loot out of them. Beast, can you douse these fires? Apparently you cannot. There is a ring here. Magic 2, we can use it, and we have these pants. Sebille, you are basically naked for some reason. And we cannot use them because they are finesse. I want to see if I can combine this with this. Can we create something? Yep, we can create poison. At least we know. I don't know if it will help us or not, since we are not an undead. And we have these nails, and we can combine them to create again some lockpicks. Let's put them here. Okay. There is a squirrel here. I'm not gonna go here just yet, where those salamanders are. I'm gonna go this way. I want to go to the sanctuary, so yeah. Okay, here, as I was saying, to stop these things, you need to use their fire elements on them. Something like that. And this one is water. So what I'm gonna do here, since we do not have water elements, I'm gonna try and teleport it here. Right. And that one can poison that. We can use poison with Sebille to stop it. For some reason, I do not know exactly why this poison is still here. The water one,
Out of the frying.
I don't know, let's see if we can destroy the poison. There is still poison on the ground. It should clear off, right? And with beast we can use rain. There are some I think we are okay to pass right now. Yeah. But this is what I like to do, to be honest. As I said, in the early game, these things can hurt you a lot, but after you are getting a lot of HP, they are pointless.
Then the face of a lizard woman surfaces from behind a rock up on the ledge before you. Her stare is as sharp as the bolt eyeing you from atop her crossbow.
Stand back, kinsman, and keep your hands off your weapons. Convince me you're no magister, or draw one last deep breath. But it is you, isn't it? The Red Prince. My word. It is imperative that we talk, your majesty.
With one graceful motion, the lizard throws down a tangled mess of vines for you to climb.
Come, Prince. Ascend to the sanctuary of Amadia. You'll find you're not the only guest here, but surely you are its most honored one.
Okay. This is that. I don't know if there is something else here. So let's go to the sanctuary. I think the only one that has a quest here is the Red Prince.
Be welcome to this sanctuary. Amadia's eye in the storm.
Let's speak with her.
You were fortunate, your majesty, to have found this place. Fortunate to have found me.
Tell her after the meeting with Stingtail you came here in search of another better dreamer.
And you have found her.
Her eyes grow misty, and for a moment it looks like she's about to hug you, but thinks better of it.
Oh, sweet prince, if I think of the perils you have faced, of the indignities you've had to suffer. But know that I, like you, will do all in my power to find your way home once more, unto the very throne.
Lay a hand upon her shoulder and say you're touched by her loyalty. It will not go unrewarded.
Thank you, your majesty, but the honor of partaking in your destiny is all the reward I desire.
We both know why you've come. We both know where I must take us. The dark. The dark. The dangerous dark. Dream with me, my lord. Dream with me.
You might as well. You draw her close, you coil in, sleep.
Her skin is warm against yours, her breathing a sea that lures. You plunge and sink, you drown in her maelstrom eyes. Darkness. A hand pressed in yours, tugging you along.
Follow.
There are things in this unnatural darkness. They slither behind you so quickly, more quickly than you.
Press on. You need to outrun them. You know you must.
You move through the absolute black, whipped sore by unseen tendrils. Then, suddenly, in the distance, a streak of red, as if a gargantuan dragon opens a solitary eye.
Dash for the red. You'll find safety there.
You run. You run with all you have. The red eye widens. A solitary sun. Run, red, run, then white. A lazy red once more. A desert camp at sunset. Amid the carpets and perfumed waters stands a lizard dreamer dressed in royal silks.
Thank you, Bahara, for leading our son through the darkness. Welcome be, Red Prince, to the haven in the horror.
Thank her in turn. You wouldn't have made it without her.
Truly is she a daughter of dreams.
With a polite gesture, the dreamer bids you make yourself comfortable. Wine and delicacies await.
Red Prince, your majesty, I am Bramos the Wanderer, leader of the House of Dreams and, unbeknownst to you, your greatest champion. Countless times since your birth have I, and so many dreamers with me, foiled the attempts of your enemies to assassinate your royal person, until we failed. The last demon you summoned, for power's sake, and for lust's sake, she was indebted to those who seek your demise. Of this we had no knowledge. But for the might of your own magic, the House of Shadows would have finally had its way. But for your own awing strength, the day would have ended with your death instead of your downfall.
Say you stand quite flabbergasted. Not every day you learn you've been hunted all your life.
Indeed not, your majesty. But you live still, and by your own devices. A formidable feat, that much I assure you. All we know is that the House of Shadows seeks to kill you. Their motives are as obscure as their very existence, but I surmise it has something to do with another obscure existence. Hers.
He looks aside, and where his eyes lead, a second figure appears. It is she, the secret of your soul, the unknown woman, as red-skinned as yourself. She who's been in your dreams since the sunburst that was your own dawn.
You need to know who is she.
She is change, just as much as you are. She is the true crown, the true throne, the true empire, vast as the stars' domain. Find me, and I will guide you to her. To Reaper's Coast I'll go, and hide in the mist beneath the hamlet of Driftwood. Come meet me, Kindler, Shaper, Father, and wake. Awake.
Okay, so I think we have done with the Red Prince quest here in Driftwood. Bahara, do you have anything else to say?
We have walked the wastes of Nightmare and survived, my prince. It is not a feat given to many.
Thank her for her guidance. You have perished if it wasn't for her.
It was my pleasure. The darkest dark is perilous, but we braved it with worthy ambition. The promise that is Bramos. You are the dreamer's dream, Red Prince, and so is she. We must know what these visions mean, and we must make them come to pass.
Ask the lizard to tell you more about herself.
My name is Bahara. Like you, my lord, I am a sorcerer. But unlike you, I am also a faithful servant of Amadia. Praised be her name, and praised be her starlit eyes.
Let's go with the lizard one. Remind her the ancestral goddess of lizards is Zortissa, not Amadia.
I have never found comfort in Zulstissa's embrace. She is silent and sullen, not so she who is all magic. Amadia is the Great Mother. She is the goddess in whose womb magic was conceived, from whose sacred body immortal wizards were born. Gratiana, her priestess in this sanctuary, is teaching me her ways. For several years now, I've been her disciple, but she has resided here for centuries, sustained by Amadia's love.
Say you find it hard to picture anyone living in this harsh environment for years and years?
I was like you once, a lost soul driven by instinct from the bowels of Fort Joy. There have been others. They tried to make it back to the mainland, but were never heard of again. I chose to stay. My home is here now. This is where I found solace, found sanctuary. I found the Great Mother and have been nurtured by her magic ever since.
Broach the subject of Amadia again?
My knowledge is but a pond. Gratiana's is the sea. It is the sea you should speak to.
You could have sworn she mentioned other people earlier. Who might they be?
The guests. They call themselves Seekers. They're brave people, and friends to sorcerers. But you'll find them a battered band here today, brought low by bloody battle.
Inquire after their silence. Who attacked these men and women?
Magisters, of course. Who else? The Seekers came here to rescue a sorcerer from the fort. They failed. Many fell. They've heard the Shrieker's shriek. I thank the goddess I'm not haunted by their sound.
Say that you find it remarkable. She seems to be composed under such dire circumstances.
To know one's fate is to be fearless. I reside in Amadia's palm. I am hers to shield or hers to crush, and in that knowledge, I am content.
That's why so many risked their lives for one man.
They knew him to be Godwoken. They sought to kindle the divinity slumbering deep within his soul. But Alexander bears no rivals. Only the son can follow the father, or so he is convinced. For him, divinity. For the others, the dungeons. It is truly harrowing to know this man seeks to be the Seven's chosen.
Ask her to tell you more about these Shriekers.
Have you never heard of them? From the tales they tell of Brachus Rex, they were living weapons, made of flesh and reared in torture. The pain they endured was so terrible, their screams turned to solid lightning. Turns out the tales are true. The Magisters dug deep and returned these horrors to the surface.
Thank her for her warning and return to other matters.
As you wish.
Inquire after the Hollow Marshes. What is this place?
It is the laboratory of a lunatic. A place removed from mercy and sanity where mad Brachus Rex would experiment to his dark heart's content. There are ruins in the marshes, stonework vultures that perch above the king's long-buried treasure. But his is not a treasure of gold, ruby, and sapphire. It is a treasure of death, weapons, and vile magic.
Ask her how she knows these things.
The nights here are long and lonely, but I often listen to my mistress Gratiana speak of days long gone, the heydays of Brachus Rex. Perhaps she will tell you her tales as well.
About the Hollow Marshes?
Haunted quagmires is what they are, and what is mired in them is madness. Brachus Rex, he went too far. Source was never meant to be harnessed in weaponry. May Amadia curse his soul for turning creation into destruction.
Okay, so we learn a lot. We know about these. We know about the Shriekers. Friend of a friend, the Red Prince. This is the quest with Han. And we learn about Beast. So we escape for joy without using the key. Good for us. Okay. I don't know exactly what this means. We still got the full experience. And I think the only one that still have a quest here is Sebille. We need to find the Zaleskar, is this undead here. But for the moment, we inquire a lot of things here. We have a lot of vendors, so let's get on to it.
Said his name.
Let's speak with Han.
That much, but still. You're alive! Wasn't sure you would be. Samadel, this is the one I told you about.
The dishevelled lizard eyes you with hope, though her hope is tinged with mistrust.
Han tells me you helped him out of Fort Joy. For that, you have my thanks.
Say that it was really Han who helped you, truth to be told.
We helped each other. That's what sorcerers need to do nowadays.
Can I ask if... Did you happen to meet a man named Gareth on your way here?
Shake your head, you didn't meet anyone named Garrett.
He'll be back, Samadel. I know he will. He has to.
He has to, indeed. We need our leader. And if he doesn't return with help soon, we haven't a hope.
Wonder what help Garrett could bring them here.
Have you heard of Shriekers?
Han looks down with a flinch. Samadel reaches out, grasping his hand. Her jaw tightens.
They're weapons that can kill with a screech. The Magisters patchwork them from living sorcerers. Don't misunderstand me. We're not afraid to fight, but we are powerless against Shriekers. The priestess at the shrine told Gareth some ancient secrets, some defenses that could be found in Brackus' armory. And he went there, in the hopes of finding it. Whatever it is.
Ask if you could help somehow.
You're kind to offer, but you'd best talk to Gareth's squire, Exeter. He'll know where your talents can be most used. Now, Han, let's take a look at your nasty leg injury.
Catch you later, Skipper. It's good you're here.
Most of this is scrap.
Yeah. I will loot the scrap, if you don't mind. These guys sell armor, I think.
A grim-faced man sifts through a pile of badly damaged weapons, salvaging the repairable, ditching the broken. He picks up a rapier, the blade nicked and splintered, the hilt twisted.
Please stop dancing, man. Say a few things are outside of a broken sword. Ask if that rapier is important to him in some way.
He holds the damaged blade up to the light.
This was Halon's blade. It was his first. It was also his last. He didn't intend to die here, but die here he did. He was an ordinary soul with an extraordinary heart, Halon. And he died for what he believed.
Ask what Halon believed in.
What did Halon believe in? He believed in truth. He believed in hope. He believed that Alexander is a killer of Godwoken. I believe that on one point at least, he was right.
Take the rapier, note the bend near the point of the blade, raise the sword and bring it down, flat and hard, on the edge of the table.
The point breaks away, leaving a jagged edge. The sword is shorter now, but it'll do more damage.
And the rapier back.
Who are you?
Okay, this is so arrogant. Shrug, you're just another broken soul trying to get fixed. Nod your goodbyes and turn away.
He realizes, to his surprise, that he holds the weapon in his hand, ready for battle. He smiles to himself, tucks the weapon away, and gets back to work.
Okay, so he sells necromancy and how it's called, this conjuration or summoning. I don't think we need anything from here. Power infusion, farsight infusion. Unlock a range attack for an incarnate. This might be good. I don't think it's worth giving this dude money. Let's see. He has Wand of Fire, so probably it's best to give him like 150. I wonder exactly how much these things will cost. It's 600, right? So if we give him 150... No, we need to give him 300. So we gave him 300, we can grab this, and where is the other one? Did we bought it or what? No, it's here. Farsight infusion. And basically we got just 100 discount from him, but we can buy a couple of things here. The thing is, I'm gonna wait a little bit and grab some and I'm gonna grab armors a little bit later. The thing is, this one is pretty damn nice. I think we can sell this junk and probably grab this armor. Yeah, let's sell these things. Scale with finesse, we can equip this. Also, we can equip this. Is bad, but it is something. Let's see. We can sell this. Come on. Ah, it's already identified. We need to click it again, apparently. Okay, let's see. I think we can give this to Sebille. She doesn't have anything. Let's move my Red Prince first. This can go to Sebille also. Learn it.
More junk.
And the rest of the things about this wand. It's way better than the one that we have. And I'm gonna give this one to Lohse. And Sebille, you can go also with 2 wands. And you have power infusion and farsight infusion. I think farsight infusion is a little bit better. It will allow us to have a range attacks with our summon. Let's interact with this.
Amidst the placid little pond, the face of a goddess lies half submerged in the water. Rivulets stream from her deep-set eyes like endless cascades of sunlit tears. You feel peaceful in her presence, soothed somehow by an intangible comfort.
Savor the moment and take your time to look over the statue. Or should we pray? No. Let's go like that. It's pain, not pray.
As you gaze upon her loving face, you find yourself drawn into a trance-like state. A voice seems to reach you from within your mind and from the furthest reaches of the stars. Its whispers caress you like a breeze.
Listen intently, expose yourself to this unearthly voice.
The voice grows stronger, like a breeze picking up. What were whispers become words.
My children, my children. Gone are my children. Dead are they in the cradle I ruled.
Observe that it's new to you that even gods can be stillborn, if a goddess she is.
Her hold tightens and slips in waves, wavering between indignation and curiosity.
My child, weep with me for the mother who has lost. Weep with me and bathe in the tears of Amadia.
Without a word, in absolute privacy, let her know you have much to weep about.
You feel the goddess's presence surround you, feel her nestle you tenderly, like a mother.
Admit that in your darkest hour you fear you're not as infallible as you like to pretend you are. That a demon may overtake you, or that true love never come to pass.
The intensity of her embrace deepens. Never since the unremembered days of childhood have you been so enveloped in maternal safety.
My child, I love you. My own. I will guard you. Wander where you will, and cherish the kiss of Amadia.
As suddenly as it came, the voice is gone, and you wake from its presence as if from dream-filled slumber. The pond now shines with an inner light, and standing in its waters, you feel rejuvenated, pure, as if born anew.
Armadia's grace.
Okay.
Blessings upon the
Let's speak with Gratiana, and probably we will end this episode.
Screams. By Armadia's grace. What did you do?
I heard that the statue spoke to you, and then there was mist everywhere.
This is incredible. In all my years, I've never seen the goddess bestow her blessing on someone. I am humbled to be in your presence.
Explain that you're honored to have seen the goddess' favor.
Truly, we are blessed to know you. If Armadia favors you, that is all I need to know. Go in peace, brother.
Say that you actually there is something else you want to talk her about.
And what might that be?
Ask if she,
child.
ask if she knows where to find the Seeker's leader.
Gareth. He set off to find the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex. A brave mission, and a dangerous one. But I cannot stop you, if you wish to follow in his footsteps. North of here you'll find the ruins of Brachus's Source Armory. Nothing in this land can counter the Shrieker's power like those weapons. Without them, the Seekers are truly hopeless.
Promise her you'll do everything you can to find him.
Walk ever in Armadia's grace, child.
Okay, so Impale, it's pretty good. We are gonna give her some gold. I don't know the music, why the music is so loud. I think we need the, again, let's go with 200 first. We need a little bit more. So, nice, another wand. Let's grab this. Let's grab also the poison one. Geomancy ring, it's also nice. Problem is that we do not have money. So
the birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us. You're safe in
this is a staff. I do not know if for Sebille I should give her a staff or not. She attacks strangely with the wands. Anyway, let's speak again with her.
Her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her eyes are two dark holes in an ornate mask.
Welcome, Blessed One, to Armadia's sanctuary. Pray, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Tell her that your lizard prince exiled from his own realm. Frightful bother that.
My sympathies, friend. The Divine Order strike prince and pauper alike. I cannot restore your realm, but you can always make a home here. I am Gratiana, priestess of Armadia. It is a privilege to welcome you to her sanctuary from Brachus's vile swamps.
Ask why she turned her home into a refuge for these seekers.
She pauses for a moment before answering.
We must always strive to help those who suffer. For many years I did not understand that simple truth. For many more, I have tried to right the wrongs of my past.
Ask what she did wrong in her past.
Despite the mask, you can feel her expression harden.
Time is a river, ever slipping by. It does no good to mourn what's gone before, only to appreciate where the current carries us. In this place I can worship the goddess Armadia and help those who come to me for aid. I live a good life. The person that I was is dead.
Ask about this goddess Armadia who's changed her life so much.
Armadia is the blessed mother of magic. All that use it can trace their skill back to her grace. This is her shrine. She has sustained me here for many years, even when the evils of Brachus's swamp threatened to drown me.
Wonder why she decided to settle in such a desolate place.
It was not always thus. This swamp was once a rich, lush land before he came. before Brachus.
Ask her to tell you more about the Brachus.
He is no more, thank the goddess. It has been many centuries since he walked Rivellon, although he still casts a shadow over this land. He ruled this realm as a tyrant and beast. He stole its source and left only death. On this island he built and tested his weapons. These marshes were a playground for he and his necromancers. Many unfortunate souls were brought here. Blessed were those who died quickly, or died at all.
Grant, Brachus sound like the kind of sorcerer you wouldn't mind Alice getting her hands on.
Perhaps they were not so different. Both hunted source, although Brachus gathered it all unto himself. Both drained the life from this land. Indeed, the Magisters have even taken Brachus's worst tools. First, the purging ones, and now those shriekers. Without something more powerful than these sticks the Seekers are armed with, those crucified monstrosities will kill them to a man.
Assure her that you'll find a way to save them.
Twice today I've heard those words. Their leader, Gareth, insisted that he could lead them out of this place. I told him of Brachus's cache of soul-forged weapons, arms not even the Shriekers could stand against. He ventured out to find them, but has not returned. I fear for these souls, if he has come to any harm in the marsh. Without the wands he seeks, not one will escape this island.
Well, someone had better saved him. Ask which way he went.
He set off north, to the ruins of Brachus's source armory, but there is no way to know what he found there. Even if he survived the swamps.
Promise her you'll do everything you can to find him.
Walk ever in Armadia's grace, child.
Okay.
The birds are asleep.
So let's equip the things that we just bought. So we have +2 geomancy. We can either equip it. I think I'm gonna equip it myself. So that's nice. We can get entangle and that will be really nice. And we can get a really nice wand right now. I think I'm gonna give this one to Lohse. This I'm gonna give it to Beast. The problem with Sebille, as I said, sometimes she attacks with both her wands. I do not know if it's because how she works, or it's because we have just summoning. I do not know. Beast will start putting points in Pyro. To be honest, right now we have most of the things that we wanted on him. So yeah, let me go back fast to this. Where is it? To this lizard, because I think she sells some healing stuff. I do not know if we have money to buy, but anyway. No, she sells. Okay, at least we know that she sells fireball things. Then this one sells hydro. Okay. Next we are gonna speak with these guys. Basically go through the entire camp and speak with everybody. I do not know if I'm gonna remove my source color just yet. We do not need source points for the moment.
So close your sweet eyes.
So yeah, I think we can end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. This episode had a lot of dialogue, a lot of conversation, but I like to go through everything. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.